Okay, so today, well, for the next, I guess, maybe couple of weeks, who knows how long it takes, but I am going to try to fix this baby. This is Remy. When I bought him, I knew he was a boo-boo baby. So my intentions were to practice on him some different painting techniques. I wanted to learn how to add armatures and a drink and wet system. And actually, I'm going to attempt in cleaning up his stomach. Is not too bad. He has, you know, a few little tags on him here and there. In between his toes are not cleaned good. So I'm going to clean that up. As a matter of fact, I actually cut right there. Don't know what the hell I was doing. I don't know what I'm doing. So this is all new to me. But I'm going to cut the toes apart so he can wear sandals if he want to. I don't know if I'll do all of them or just one. But I started there already. Just see what I can do. Um, let's see what else. The top of his head. It's nobody's gonna see that because it's gonna be covered in hair, but it is peeling a little bit already. So I'm going to cut away some of the old silicone where it's peeling and add more silicone and smooth it down. Let me see what else. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna mess with his ears. That might be a little bit too complicated for me. But here on his shoulder, let me see if I can get zoomed in here a little bit. I don't know if I can, but as you can see, this was I guess an air bubble perhaps, or maybe where it ripped away from the mold, who knows. But anyway, she did attempt to fix it, but I want to smooth it out, sorry. And then same on this shoulder here. I want to try to smooth that out. But I hope you're not squeamish. You don't easily get offended. He does have boy bits. So if you see them, don't think that is something weird going on here. But he is a big baby. He is, I believe, 22 inches. He is cute. He does have a really cute face. Oh, also, I want to, as you can see, his mouth is not open, but he's nice and soft. But I'm gonna open his mouth up. I'm gonna try to scope the tongue. I don't know how that's gonna work out, but we will see. But he is adorable, and I think once he's fixed up, he's gonna be a beautiful baby. But he's about 12 pounds, I believe. And so the back side of him also needs to be, as you can see where she fixed the seams, it's not quite smooth. So I'm going to attempt to smooth that out. Who knows how that's going to work out. But that's about the only thing here on his backside. Nothing else is wrong with his backside. Let me see what else. It's a lot. It's a lot going on. So we go see how this turns out. So I am going to start just like removing the tags off of his body just to try to smooth it out so he doesn't have any lumps and bumps, air bubbles, and so forth. So his chest, all this is actually, it's nice, it's smooth. I'm not going to worry about that. But what I did do, I already did insert the armatures, and I wish I had thought about doing it on video before I attempted it. So what I did was, for the armatures, I'm just going to explain it really quick what I did. Everybody does it differently. I asked a few people how to do it. Some people didn't recommend it, but I wanted it done. I wanted him to have armatures. So I took it upon myself to ask several sculptors, the ones that do them, and each one had a different way on how they did it. And excuse my ashy hands, had to wash them, no lotion because I'm touching the silicone. So what I did, I bought upholstery needles. These are 12-inch. The longest one is 12 inches. So I bought this big old huge upholstery needle. And I believe I used the second to largest one when I did this. And I also got my craft wire. This is pretty thick wire that I use. It's nice and bendable. Like I said, it was my very first attempt. I did add it to him already and got a little excited, so I added it to another little doll that I just painted and shipped him off home. And I did it on one of my other babies too. She is this little girl right here. She was my very first silicone that I painted. So, and I do love her. She's very floppy. Her seams are perfect. You don't see the pore spout really. And I love this one. So anyway, she is a drink and wet. I took a Susan Gibbs class, so you have to excuse her eyebrows. This was a mess. But anyways, I will explain this about her eyebrows and her painting while I'm working on Remy. But anyways, this is my little girl. She's cute. She is 19 inches, about 7 pounds. She's going to have lots of hair because of these jacked up eyebrows that I did on her. But I had attempted to paint the eyebrows, but it didn't turn off right. But anyways, like I said, we'll get back to that. I just haven't had time to get her finished yet. She's been sitting around for a couple of months. But what I did was I did add armatures to her. So I added it to her arms and also added it to her legs because she had super straight legs. So, let me put that there. So her legs bent straight out, and it's not perfect, not at all, not by far. And I'm just praying that it doesn't poke through, but if it does, I now know how to repair it anyways at that point. But anyways, I love the fact that I can now bend her legs up. So, and hopefully it doesn't poke through because she is so super soft. Okay, so back to Remy. How I did his armature. So I took the needle and I just tried to aim for dead center of the arm, which really didn't work out exactly that the way that I had planned it. Kind of went off to the side a little bit, and then trying to insert the wire, which bends as you're inserting, was a little bit challenging, but like I said, it worked out anyway. So anyways, I took this needle. Some suggested that I go through the palm, some suggested under the arm, so I did it both ways. I tried it through the hand with him, and with my other girl, the one I just showed you, I did it from the armpit. So, and that was fine too. That worked out good. But I think I cut her armatures a little bit too short, so that they didn't come out the length that I actually wanted them to come out. So anyways, I took this and I went dead center in the palm of his hand, and I pushed. And you have to literally push hard because it's tough trying to get through the silicone. And so after I inserted this dead center, I kind of wheeled it around a little bit just to try to give it a little bit of space. And I followed it up with this wire right here. I think this is 5 gauge or 5 millimeter. I'm not sure what the term was for it. But I cut it to the size that I wanted. And then I pulled this needle back out and I went back in with this. Now the problem with the way that I did it is this wire bends. It's not flimsy, it's pretty thick, but it bends as you're trying to shove it through the silicone. So that was challenging. But like I said, this is trial and error. This is how you learn when you want to do something. So anyways, I wish I had showed you while I was doing it, but I did not think about doing a video until afterwards. And I thought that'd be fun for everybody that's trying to learn, because it's so hard to get information out of people. So I felt like I just wanted to share with you guys. So let's see, where are we gonna start with this guy? Anyways, I think I will start by trimming away some of his tags. So I got all my tools. I got my little scalpel shears. I got this to hold the silicone in place when I need to. And these little shears have a curve to them, which is perfect, because then you could go in and scoop out whatever you want to scoop out. You're also going to need your scalpel if you attempt to open up the mouth. But anyways, make sure you have all your tools handy and ready to go if you're going to attempt this. So I actually started cutting away some of his tags on his feet, like I said earlier. So let me see if I can slide this way a little bit, or either bring this camera this way. Let's see how we gonna do this. I don't want my other stuff to drop. Got my tea, and I am ready. What did I do with that little towel that I had? Did I drop it? Oh, I left it over here on her. My phone. Okay, so like I was saying, I wanted to open the toes up here. So let me see, where can I set my camera? I don't want it to, I want to get you guys a close up here as to what I'm doing, so you can see exactly what it is that I'm doing. So, and like I said, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. If you plan on follow at your own risk. So I cleaned this toe up already a little bit. He has some tags on it. And by the way, silicone attracts everything. So whenever you're working on silicone, it's really best to wear either an apron or either a white t-shirt. Because color clothing, cotton, it will attract any and everything, which is going to attract it to the silicone. So, but if you look at his toes really good, you can see where it's not cleaned up very well. So, here goes. I am going to cut the big toe first. And I'm going to try to keep this video down to about 30 minutes at the most. I know you guys don't want to hear me babbling on and on and on. So anyways, get that cut down so my little man could wear some sandals, some thongs in the summertime if he wants to. Okay, so now that I got that toe cut away, I am now going to clean it up in between so it doesn't look so messy. And so this is where your curved shears is going to come in handy. So you can clean all that up and it doesn't look like a mess. And once you do all this, you're going to have to go in with, I was told to use, you could either use part A and B, but I was told that I should go in with the EcoFlex 20. To fill in any holes or anything like that that might come up. So I think that should be deep enough for a sandal. So let's just get that cleaned up in here. So it looked like it was supposed to be this way. And I'm not sure if I will be selling this little guy once I'm done. I probably will. But then again, I might not. I'm going to go in a little bit more right to there. And just so this doesn't split, I am going to go in with the silicone. So let's clean that toe up here. And just gently, don't go too deep. All you're doing is just cleaning it up, reshaping it. And that's about it. I got that cleaned up, so I'm gonna go to the next toe and clean this part of it. Make sure you have your toes separated so you don't cut the wrong thing. So right now I am actually painting, what is this? Lynn, I think it's called. She is a toddler size kit by Ping Lao. So she is on my painting rack right now. And I'm also rooting a Tika right now. So Tika is going to be a little red head, little red bone baby. So I think he's gonna look fly. So let's see, how does that look? Okay, needs a little bit more right here. And like I said, just gently dab at it. Don't try to go too deep. You don't want to create a mess. The whole point of this is to improve him, not make him worse. So, and then like I said, I'm going to go in with the silicone, smooth them back out. Yeah, that looks good. It's late at night. It is, I don't even know what time it is. I think it's about, what time is it? It should be right here on the news. I think it's probably about 10:30 or so. Yep, 10:45 right now. So sometimes I get to, I not sleepy. I don't want to sleep. I don't want to go lay in bed and watch TV. So I'll just come here in my craft room and work on something. So this right here is my doll room slash sewing room. So this is where all the magic happens here. This is actually my favorite place in the house to be, actually. So I don't know if you can see, but on this toe, he does have an air bubble right there on top. So I am going to remove that air bubble. And you have to really make sure that once you go in and do all this repair, that you go back in with some silicone or either some cycle paint part A and B, something to seal in what you just did. Nothing worse than to have your doll start cracking or peeling or ripping or something like that on you. So, okay. Big toe is done. I need to work on it a little bit more though, because he is, that big toe is kind of a mess. So let's see, maybe if I could kind of get that down a little bit more, it won't look so lumpy here. And so as you can see his toenails, the toenail bed really didn't come out that great, but that's okay. He is going to be hopefully nice when I'm done. I think I was going to sell him. I actually posted him for sale because I thought, you know what, I'm not going to try to attempt it. I'm just going to mess it up, and I didn't want to see, you know, it's like wasted money if you mess it up. So, and this is a lot of money to just throw away. So, I had a few people talk me out of selling him and to just go ahead and work on them. So, and you know what? Um, if you don't practice, you won't learn. So, this is actually really good practice, honestly. So, and you might have to go over this a few times, but you're just really just chiseling out, kind of reshaping, resculpting with the shears here. And that's basically it. But just be really careful that you do not cut into the silicone. So you just technically, you're going to lay this flat because it does have the curve on these. So you're just going to lay it flat and apply light pressure. And that's it. Not too much because you don't want to cut too deep into these things. So I think I probably a little bit right here. Yep. Cut that down a little bit right there. That looks a little bit better. And I actually started on that toe. Don't ask me why or what made me start on that toe to even think about opening. So I don't know, maybe I'll open all the toes on this one and maybe just the big toe on this one. I don't know. Who knows what the hell I'm doing. Anyway, like I said, this is practice. But once I am done with him, he should be awesome is what I'm praying for. So silicone is, I want to say it's a little bit forgiving, a little bit. So you can never do this with a vinyl doll. If you overbake your vinyl doll or poke a hole through it or anything like that, it's very, very difficult to fix it. But anyways, like I said, I think I was saying I had took Susan Gibbs' silicone painting class. She was very informative. I love how she walked everybody through everything. If you had any questions, she stopped and answered them. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut this toe. That's what I'm doing right now. Going a little bit more and clean this one up. Is that deep enough? Yep, I think that's deep enough. So I'm gonna switch shears. And let's see. Yeah, this toe, I remember why I started here because this toe right here was a mess. It was the one that was actually bugging me the most. So that's exactly why I started right here. So you want to make sure that you get it rounded back off to resemble a toe again once you split that open. You don't want to leave it with a square, sheared look. I think I need to go a little bit more. Where's my other ones here? Just a wee bit. Right there. And I will probably work on this through the night, just getting all these little imperfections off. His toes. Let me see. I think one of the hands, I think it's this hand that needs a little bit of working on. It's a bald hand. His fist is balled up, so it's not really no big deal. But I might as well learn how to clean it up while I'm working on it. So why not? So, like I said, I'm not going to make this video super long. I was trying to keep it to about 30 minutes. And then once I am done with this, doing all these little bits and pieces here, I will come back with, let's see, how is that looking? Actually, not bad, not bad, not bad. So this is actually going to be a longer process than what I imagined it to be. It's not hard. It's not super hard. Not at all. But you just have to make sure that you get that smooth pretty good with your shears. So, because you do want it to resemble a toe. I'm actually liking the way that's turning out. Look at that. Pretty damn good. Hey, go girl. Who said you can't teach an old dog new tricks? Okay, so we're going to cut away this stuff here. Actually, I'm finding this quite relaxing here. So let's see. So you just have to really pay attention to what needs to be trimmed and what doesn't. So like this toe right here, I need to take that silicone down right there a little bit. So let me turn it this way so I get a better look. I know you guys probably can't see, but I probably should be, I need better light. So probably need to be closer to I'm too far out. Let's see, how is that looking? Kind of awkward to get in between these toes. So I can totally see why some people don't bother with doing this, because it is time consuming. So, but anyways, it's not like I don't have other stuff to do. I really should be working on other stuff. But you know what? I never get time to work on my own things. So I thought, you know what? Take a minute for yourself and do what you need to do. So let me see. I'm thinking right here, I need to take out a little bit, just a tiny bit. And who knows, I might become the silicone repair lady. Who knows, depending on how complicated this is. If I can do this and not stress over it, that would be great. So I painted a few silicones already, and I absolutely love painting silicone. I'm going to wing myself away from doing vinyl dolls. So hopefully by the end of this year, I won't be doing very many vinyls. I probably won't be doing customs. I'll still be doing the vinyl dolls, but I won't be taking custom orders. I'll just make as I go, whatever comes along. So I'm gonna cut this little piece right here. So that needs to go. And hopefully I don't lose a toe in the process. Ah, shoot. It's kind of hard to keep all these little piggies out the way. make sure you pay attention to whatever silicone needs to be removed. So okay, and that toe looks pretty good. I know my lighting is horrible. Probably not any better. Okay, so this is what I've done so far. So I got these two open. So that one moves, this one moves. So, and I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of these, and I'm going to end this video. So this is gonna be part 1, and it might be lots and lots of parts to this video, but there you have it. It looks so much more cleaner than what it did before. Let's see. I don't know if you can see that, but anyways, compared to the two, it's cleaned up now. So hopefully, on our next video, I will have them all done, cleaned up, all the tags moved everywhere that I need to, and we'll be starting the mouth after I'm done with all this. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and don't be intimidated by silicone. If you plan on working on silicone, don't let it intimidate you. I was intimidated by it for years, and finally with this pandemic and not being able to go to work, sitting at home, I thought, you know what, why not take a silicone painting class and just go for it? And so I you know, just been moving forward from there, and I'm actually glad that I did it, you know. So anyways, I'll be back with the update on all the little tags and how I got him smoothed out a little bit. And like I said, the next step will be to open the mouth. That's going to be very challenging, but from what I hear is the drink and wet system is going to be the worst. So I guess I'm gonna have to have my husband help me with the drink and wet system. So anyways, you guys take care. See you next time.